Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today, we're going to take a look at one of the new units that we have on the lot. This is a 2023 Freightliner M2106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. Now, as we take a look from the side, the biggest thing that pops out at you is the color. This one is a Viper Red. This is a color that's been very, very good to us in the past. Some other things that we notice as we take a look, we see that it comes with two storage components, with a smaller one in the back and a little bit larger one in front. We can see that it's diamond plated. In addition to that, it comes with access to a hookup for an air hose if one is needed. We see a large amount of lights running across the bottom. So at night, this truck really lights itself up. Under here is a trickle charger. Basically, what that is, if you're traveling and you get to be at night and you want to leave the lights on, things like that, you can actually plug that into a 110 outlet, and that will assist the batteries in maintaining power. Under here is the fuel tank. There's one here, one on the opposite side, both holding up to 50 gallons of fuel. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, that fuel balances itself out. However, when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. Right beside the fuel tanks is the depth tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. This is the block heater. So people that live in cold climates can go on ahead and plug that truck in. As we come around, we'll take a look directly in front. Today we'll start at the top and work our way down. We see a row of orange lights running across the very top. We come on down and take a look at the windshield. That is 2,500 square inches of glass. So that makes visibility simply outstanding in this truck. We come on down and take a look at the hood. That hood is made of compressed fiberglass, so it's extremely tough and durable. As we take a look at the grille, we see the Summit Hauler badge located directly in the middle. As we continue down, we see that the bumper is actually broken into 3 sections. The reason is, if we are in an accident and we ding a section of it up, we can simply swap that out without having to do the entire bumper. And finally, we see tow hooks located right there. As we take a look under the hood, we see that it comes with the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. So as you notice, there's multiple colors underneath the hood. Well, the red, that's where we're going to leave for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, that is things we can check in a pre-trip inspection. A couple of other things to take note of under here. Fuel water separator here. Here's where we add power steering fluid. And if we do leave the lights on and the batteries die, we can actually jump start it underneath here using those terminals. The batteries are located underneath the back seat. This truck is stock number 5N221735. Now there are some differences between the Summit hauler conversions and the rest of them out there, and we're going to take a look at an example of that. Right here in this drum, those are tire balancers. So that comes with BBs in it and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So that makes things safer since everything is balanced. It makes for a more comfortable drive, and it extends tire life up to 40%. As we take a look inside the driver's seat, both the driver and passenger seats are air, with those adjustments made right here. In addition to that, right here is where we let air in and out of the back of the seat for the lumbar system. And finally, the seats are heated, and that can be done by pressing a button right here. Right below the steering wheel, we see a small pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel when you're sitting in the driver's seat. This is to make adjustments for lighting for the dash. As you can see, the truck is started from the ground. So you're going to want to turn that key about halfway, let those gauges go all the way over and reset themselves, and then start the truck. If we get in a hurry and we start it prematurely, there is a chance that it'll kick a code that doesn't exist. And when you shut off the truck, make sure we stop at the midway point and don't come all the way back. If you come all the way back, the fans will continue to run, and that will eventually kill the battery. It also comes with a kill switch located there with as much voltage as going through the truck. It's just a good practice to get into, to shut that off when you're done driving for the day. As we take a look at the back seat, I can safely say that the Summit hauler conversion comes with the softest leather and the most comfortable seats on the market today. And as you can see, the back seat makes down into a bed and taken right back up to the normal sitting position. So let's focus on the bed of the truck. It has rails running along each side that are 4 inches tall. And when we get directly behind the vehicle, we'll start at the front and work our way back. Up in the top, you see where the backup camera is located, directly in the center. As we come on down, we see that it has a couple of holes drilled in it. If you would like an additional storage box, that can sure be arranged for you. We can actually have it drop shipped to your house. So with those holes already pre-drilled, makes installation very easy. As we see, the bed is already lined for protection. We notice that there's a trough cut out right here, and that is to make hooking up your trailer easier for you. Instead of having this covered, and I've seen them come in really beat up back here, we cut this out. Now the truck comes with a gooseneck ball, but a high percentage of my customers go ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. It's also known as the trailer saver. That is because it has airbags underneath it. So when you're in your travels, that trailer isn't grinding on other metal, it is basically traveling on air. This is for the Voyager system. You can actually hook up a couple more cameras to it and just plug it in right there. And finally, as we go down, we see a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. As we take a look from this side, since the truck is brand new, it comes with factory warranties. It is 2-year unlimited miles on the powertrain, 5-year unlimited miles on the transmission, 3 years, 36,000 miles on the conversion. The GVWR on this truck is 19,500, and the truck weighs 13,780 pounds. As we take a look at the passenger seat, again, the adjustments are just like on the driver's side. Furthermore, we have access to the cab air filters located there. From this angle, we can really see how much room and space the truck comes with. That comfort, coupled with the comfortable seats, makes traveling those long distances basically feel like nothing. Let's crawl on in and take a closer look. A big safety advantage this truck has over, for example, a pickup is the braking system. This comes with air brakes. So if we compare those to hydraulics, if we have a small leak, say in a pickup, that hydraulic fluid is going to continue to leak out of there until we go to use our brakes and there's simply nothing there. Compare that to air, where we can continue to replenish the brake system until we have a chance to get that line fixed. Now from the interior, we're going to start at the left and work our way to the right. Right above the steering wheel is where the backup camera is located. So that is a very convenient spot to have that, so you're not looking across the dash trying to find it. As we come on down, we're going to talk about a couple of the gauges. It comes with 2 gauges for air. The top one is primarily brakes. The bottom one assists the brakes as well, but it also monitors things like air in the cab, air in the seats, things like that. This is an important one. That's the engine brake. So when you're towing a heavy load and you're coming down a sharp decline, we're going to want to turn that engine brake to high. Now it's not an exhaust brake, and since it's an engine brake, you actually have 360 horses coming back at you. So obviously that's going to slow everything down, and in turn makes things safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. It's an automatic transmission. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on, but when we're ready to go, simply push that in, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. Cruise control located up here. This locks the differential. This is for the fan that blows air to the back of the cab. Red for heat or blue for cold. Mirror heaters located here. This is the dump valve, so that lets air out of the back of the bed. So when you go to hook up your trailer, let all the air out, utilize our backup camera, makes hooking up our trailer very efficient. This is the light test button, so you can press that and it'll beep at you, and that'll let you know that all the lights outside are turned on. So you can utilize that during a pre-trip inspection when you're getting ready to go. It comes with an air supply for a trailer. It's already installed and hooked up. So if your trailer does require air, simply put the glad hands on and that's ready to go. Down here, this is the ARC trailer brake. This dial is for the stereo. This is the climate control located here. It comes with a Stinger stereo system. And as we look at the console, we open it up to see more than ample space to store belongings when you're in your travels. So in review, this is a 2023 Freightliner M2-106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. If you have any other questions, I can be reached at 303-684-3404, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.